Good afternoon. Happy New Year, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I am excited to tell you about a scheduled YouTubers rally going on here in Quartzsite. Possible meet and greet opportunities as well. So we're going to get to that. But first, I just want to let you know, yeah, I talked about it a little bit in my last video, and things did not go well with the idea of, you know, selling this RV with some of the work that I'd put into it, and then putting that money, investing that money into my new Bigfoot, because what I really need is a solar system. And so, unfortunately, all of the offers I got were people looking for a $2,000 to $3,000 RV, and with all due respect, that's not what this is. And so, hey. It is what it is. I wish you all the best of luck on your journey for a very, very cheap RV. But you get what you pay for, too, you know? I paid $23,000 for this Bigfoot. I paid $25,000 for that Tioga just 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago. Anyway, end of story. I'm done. I'm not playing games anymore. I have started ripping out the solar system, and I'm going to pull out a lot of stuff from this RV. And here in January and February, going to be putting it in the Bigfoot. It's slow going, and you know, I'm taking beer breaks and Tater Tot breaks. I got the batteries, the Battleborn batteries pulled out, and took the bike into town. I will actually only be here in this campsite for about 2 more weeks, and then we're going to be going to do the rally, and I'm going to tell you about that right now. Hey guys, yeah, I'm staying warm here, not running the furnace at all, just closing all the windows, and the Bigfoot has really good insulation. The kitties are really comfortable up on Cactus Corner, as we call it. That is their spot. They love that high spot, and I'm gonna leave it to them. That's their spot. I will be uploading this video with some connected internet. Check out the video description below for high-speed mobile on-the-road internet. It's slowing down a little bit as Quartzsite gets busier, but it's still working out here. So there's a YouTube rally, a YouTubers rally, I should call it. It is specifically a rally for content creators like myself and many other people that you might follow that are over here in Quartzsite this year. So check out the video description below also for some links. The YouTube channel Grand Adventure is putting on this rally, and they're actually putting it on here, well, right over there, here in La Posa South. The event is organized, but all are welcome. You do have to register, so there's some links below again to register if you want to join the rally. Because of insurance things, you'll have to sign some waivers and stuff like that. And also, it's being held on La Posa South camping area here, the LTVA, so you will have to have either the long-term pass that I got for the whole season, which is $180, or you can just purchase a 2-week pass for, I think, $40, and that's, you can purchase it right at the gate when you enter La Posa South here in Quartzsite, Arizona. But Q24 rally is this month, January 19th to the 29th, which is also the exact dates of the big tent event going on in Quartzsite. So it's a perfect spot for all of us to gather and collaborate and learn and teach and make new friends and kind of plan the next step, what we might be doing in February. In fact, there's a great video by Grand Adventure that you can find in the video description below. It's just a short little 2-minute spiel about what's going on. But basically, we're going to connect, collaborate, and grow with daily activities, seminars, workshops, crafts, hikes. There's going to be some cast iron classes, I understand, and also potluck dinner, prizes, and more coming. There's going to be live music, lots of bonfires, lots of time to get to know other content creators and YouTubers, and really just have a nice family of people out here in Quartzsite. So I will be doing that. I have a couple YouTube friends who will also be going to that rally as well, and it's just a short little drive away, but that means I would like to get as much done as far as moving out of my other RV into this one. I said in my last video that I was 60% moved out. Well, that has now changed. That has changed due to the fact that I'm pulling a lot of stuff out of this Tioga. I might not be installing everything right away, but the remote start and the alarm and the camera system and the underglow, obviously the batteries and all the Victron stuff, that'll save me a lot of money to have somebody else put that in here for me and wire it all up. Oh, So Tater Tot's already back at the property. The trailer's coming with me. The green seat, I am going to put this green seat and mount it in Frida. Why not? It's the same exact bolt pattern. It won't match the other driver's chair, but that'll be easy. And then I just got to find somebody to give me a ride back from Taterland before we go on our next journey. Or actually it might be me. I might go up to the property after everything thaws out in March before I go east, or wherever we end up going on this next road trip. But yeah, Bigfoot's coming along. Oh, also, I have officially ordered 2 metal, I think they're aluminum, but metal cog wheel gears for that slide. We're gonna get it done. So I also need to make a trip back to Phoenix once I get those parts in my hand to repair that. And then once we have those metal gears, we're never gonna have a problem with this slide again. There is still one good gear up front, well, good enough, so I'll save that plastic gear. More on that later. I still gotta wait for it. They weren't cheap. They were not cheap to have those reproduced. 500 plus tax and freight a piece. I think it came out to just under $1,300 for 2 metal gears to get that slide back going. But like I said, it's my RV. I'm not going to pop that slide out as often as you might think, but it'd be nice to have it right now. Yeah. The only thing I'm not taking off from this RV really is the solar panels themselves and the wiring that goes to them. That way I can add a solar system to it later. Right now I need the Victron stuff and the Battleborn batteries that I paid a pretty penny for. Because I don't want to, I just don't want to have to buy cheap stuff again. I want to have the best in the Bigfoot. I also want to thank you all for all the ideas on that weird microwave issue that I talked about a couple videos ago. It was doing this thing where the countdown wasn't in real time. It would basically cook everything double as long because the second countdown was not right. And I mean, there were over 250 comments of people saying that the problem is the hertz in the generator. I have a brand new generator on this RV, and some people had thought that maybe it was set to 50 hertz instead of 60 hertz. Well, that's not the case. I'll show you right now. And right now I'm plugged into shore power because the RV is plugged into the trailer's solar system over there. It does the same thing. So it doesn't matter whether this RV is plugged into the generator or shore power, that microwave still has a slow countdown. And I'll show you right now. Let's fire up the generator. All right, I unplugged the power from the Bigfoot from my solar, plugged it into the port there, fired up the generator, and now we are running the RV off the generator. I got this plugged into the outside port. 120 volts is good. Let's see, there's our hertz, 60.7. So we are not at 50 hertz like a million people said. So that's not the problem. We just have a really weird microwave that runs fine. I mean, it heats just fine. It just heats everything double what you want because an internal clock is messed up. So, and I should also mention that when you set the clock on here, like clock, 1:25 clock, this runs normal time. The clock does. It's just when you cook stuff. So I don't know what's going on. I just have a really weird gremlin microwave that still functions. It just, you can't count on what this says, otherwise you'll burn everything. And it does it whether I'm on shore power or generator, and it's not related to the hertz like so many people had claimed. But thanks anyway. At least we ruled it out today. Also, since I got the generator running, I want to put some loads under it. I'm just going to individually test all of my Battleborn batteries. I got those 5, and so those will eventually be going in here in the Bigfoot. I just want to check their health and everything and make sure that individually they all hold the right float charge and discharge correctly because, well, I got a 10-year warranty with these, and I've had them for 5 years, so they've had half their life cycles, and yeah, might as well just do that today. Top, see, this one, it says it's only at like 85%, but it's only feeding at 3 amps, so we're getting close to floating. I'm just timing each one to see how long they go from full to what this says full, just to see, you know. And kind of taking a break between working on the solar removal and also figuring out what I'm going to do with clothes. Because, well, in this RV, I've got these 2 huge, really tall, hi Opie, storage cupboards, closets there on both sides of the RV. And my old method, you know, of folding clothes, And putting them on there ain't gonna work too well, because we're only gonna get so high, and then that's useless space. So my options now are actually build shelves in all three of these, like shelf, on both sides, or hang them. Except here's the thing, the hanger system here, it only allows for eight hangers. I was hoping for like a bar that goes across where you can hang all your shirts and they would go to like here, and then you would have Opie. And then you would have like pants, jackets, socks, boxers, or whatever. Or actually, I may put those up here, actually. I haven't decided. So I got some thinking to do, just folding some clothes, and Opie's helping me. Yeah. All right, got all the batteries fully charged individually, and they all seem to be doing okay. I don't know if I'm actually gonna install them yet. I might just want to store them in the RV. I'm going to be pulling the rest of the stuff out of there, but I've got a lot going on in my life right now, and I don't just want to work every single day, you know? The Dish Playmaker satellite, I left the brackets on the Tioga. I'm just going to order new brackets, and then you simply just bolt these to the brackets on the roof. So I'll order new brackets for that and get that up there, because I don't want to pull it out every time I want to watch TV or football. We don't get any free over-the-air channels here in Quartzsite. We can't reach Phoenix or Flagstaff from here. Even with the most expensive digital antennas, we're not getting anything free. So Dish Network it is. I got some stuff on there just in the background going on. And yeah, I'll keep plugging away and get back to you. So here in the Tioga, I got the bed portion folded up to access everything as I start removing things. But you know what? Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess I wanted to grab the batteries, the 2 charge controllers, and the Victron. Yeah, I wanted to have it, but it's a lot of work to do this. And am I going to remember, like, where in line everything goes on this system? Because there's a lot going on. We'll step out. Like, underneath here, oh, it still says it's floating even though there's no batteries there. That's because I didn't cover or unplug the panels on the roof. But everything is off. Oh, you know, like pulling out all this and everything. It's like, I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, what have I begun? Yeah. I'm gonna not focus on this right now. I am gonna remove the other components and put them in the Bigfoot, but the rest of the stuff that I said I was going to pull out of this, I'm not. I changed my mind. Because I don't need to get my personal stuff out of it. I just need to go store the RV while I go live my life. And then when I get back to Taterland, then I can work on those things more. So the Tioga just needs to go back to either Phoenix, where Felix and Paul and Kevin are at. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That way I don't have to winterize all the plumbing and put it up at Taterland. But I'm not going to mess with Yank and everything. It's just not what I want to do right now. I want to enjoy other things and do other things and focus on other things, okay? Yeah, so ideally, wish Robert or Wayne would have come here this year. They're both over in Florida, I guess. Or, I don't know, Wayne may be doing some other things. But anyway, I would hire them to do this work while I could still do other things. Because I don't know, I'm really torn. Really torn now. Hey, it's totally my fault though. I complicated my life like this by getting a new RV and doing the move. I underestimated the amount of work. But that's also because it changed. You know, I wasn't gonna pull anything from that Tioga except for my personal belongings, and now Tara. Yes, that's a fine spot for you, but Tara, out of all the comfy places, you're laying on a Keystone light box? Opie, quit stealing the scene. I'm talking to your sister. I love you, Tara. You monster. I got my YouTube plaque hung there. Think it looks good. Oh, YouTube, 10 years. 10 years, man. It just... Hi, Opie. You are the sweetest boy. The absolute sweetest, datest. Thanks for kisses. Who's that? Watch him. Watch him. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? I still got a lot of work to do, guys. Be well, Opie and Tara, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.